What up, y'all? It's Miss Uncut Smooth here. Alright, so this is what happens when you're impersonator. So they pretty much, when you do join up, if you don't have a contract and shit like that, and you be like, yeah, no, like, oh, I love this artist. Oh, I love this musician. Oh, I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love all that other good shit. My sandwich smells crazy. My sandwich is, I got fucking eggplant, whatever the hell, with feta and all that. So what happens is, if you don't have a contract with one of those major like companies and shit like that to be an impersonator or a lookalike, and you just do it freely, and that artist deem you, you know what I'm saying, like really resembling them to duplicate them and shit like that. For what happened to me was, what they do is, because they already take out a life insurance policy on you. That's automatic. They do that in the industry.
I love BetterHelp.
After you know what I'm saying, after you get your contract. I guess when it came down to me or anybody else that did the same like me, like they creating their own career, they took out a fucking life insurance policy before I, you know what I'm saying, before I even had any say, before I even could sit up there and say, give any permission or any type of consent. So they figure like, yo, she's dumb anyway. She ain't never gonna figure it out. Like, she don't even know that we run a whole fucking cult as a music industry. We run a whole fucking cult, shit like that.
And then you can talk to your therapist on
so when I was a kid, I knew the industry was a cult.
You can do it over chat, like texting, video chat, or
when motherfuckers is dying off and shit like that, I'm like, they died at an early age, what they die of. And like, when I started seeing people, like, this is how I actually knew. Once I started seeing people dying from drug, like it was drug overdoses and shit, I was like, oh, that's a cult. I watched documentaries when I was a kid. I was like, oh, that's a fucking cult. I don't want to be part of no shit like that. I don't want to be a part of the fucking music industry. That's just how I was. I like listening to music, but I didn't want to, like, I always said, if I was to ever get into the industry, I want to play in the background, not as a fucking impersonator by a fucking artist or a musician or an actor, whatever. If I'm going to do anything, I'd rather do like a stunt double. I always said that. I said that to my cousins. I've actually said that to my own parents. I said, yo, I want to be a fucking stunt double or some shit like that. I want to do something wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, or there was other options. What's up, Tony? Yeah, there was other options. So when it come down to it, when you're an impersonator and you sign up, you gotta really watch your money. Meaning, when I say, you know, like, because that's Hollywood, obviously. But when I say that, it's because of the artist, right? So when you have artists watching you and they see like, yo, they dressing up just like me, whatever, they'll make it some type of way where they'll sit up there and they'll try to take your inheritance. Like, let's just say that you're like, you know what I'm saying, like, you got like some type of trust. Oh, I'm good, baby, I'm good. Like, you gotta like some type of trust or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, you got money coming in from lottery, from workers' compensation, from a fucking lawsuit, things like that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have something coming in and like you got that artist actually watch you, but you thinking, oh, they gonna come and scoop me. Oh, that's a good, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna come and scoop me. They not coming to scoop you. They just watching you move so they can steal your intellectual property. And when they feel like, and when they finally figure out the time, or I should say the age that you are, and they be like, word, oh, this person is way too old to dance. Oh, this person is way too old to sing. This person is way too old to do anything. So what they do, they be like, oh, okay, well, we could just take from your shit and we could just put this shit in our DAO, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could put this shit in our fucking foundation and things like that nature. They go out and they try to fucking kill you. Just because of the fact, like, you part of the industry anyway. Me, technically, if you treat me like I'm not a part of the industry, I guess the fuck I'm not. I bow the fuck out gracefully. Like, for real, with my money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, You know what I'm saying? Like, since we used her intellectual property, we plagiarized her, we stole her content, things like that nature. It can't be her, this, that, or the. We'll get somebody that look just like her. We'll get somebody that look just like her, knowing the fingerprint is not the, you know what I'm saying, the fingerprint, the personality. That's like, oh, we're gonna see how she fucking acts. She act just like that, this, that, or third. Oh, we're gonna try to create this whole rights of publicity thing. Still her character, her personality, shit like that, or what have you. That's how that shit go. Then we have the opportunity to sit up there and just take a career, and we're gonna turn it into somebody else's. Now, mind you, so you got scouted? Hell no. When? I never got scouted. I was making my own shit. Tony. And then all of a sudden, yo, as a matter, you saying scouted. And I'm telling everybody the story about what happened to me, Tony. I ain't get fucking scouted. I was making my own way in the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, within my own independence of the industry. Nah, I don't rap. I don't rap. I don't sing. I don't do none of that shit. Only thing I ever did was dance. I hosted events. I pretty much was in a fucking club. I bartended before and shit like that. I worked the room, things like that, network, things like that nature. But I didn't know people were so confused about who I was because they thought I was impersonating, you know what I'm saying, a fucking musician or artist, which is Nicki Minaj. And they knew my name. That's the crazy thing about it. Her name is Onika. My name is Melissa. Her middle name is Tanya. My middle name is Monique. You see where the fuck I'm going with this? It's like, how the fuck do you get confused? If you know Nicki Minaj don't fucking travel the train, why the fuck do you think that's even her in the first place? Make it make sense. Like, nobody can ever make this shit make sense. I'm like, how the fuck am I her? And then that's when I started figuring things out. I was like, oh, they want to sacrifice me. Okay, so it's a whole cult. Okay, I got it. So get the fuck away from me, because I don't believe in that shit.
She looks so good. I mean, she's totally killing it. Oh, these are so cool. Oh my god, you look amazing.
I'm trying to.
How do you feel? I feel so good. As you should. You guys killed it.
So when I was on my thing, I was pretty much made it within my own. I pretty much made it within my own independence. You know what I'm saying? Within music, but it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was my way. It wasn't because somebody saw me and just decided like, yo, we want to take her career. This guy came out of nowhere and he was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, we call this girl Nikki and we could use her as this, that, or third. He fucking lied to everybody. He finessed everybody. And everybody, and the crazy thing about it is people are mad at me. I'm like, how the fuck are you mad at me for something I never agreed to? Somebody forced you into a contract, you gonna be pissed the fuck off. It's like, oh, this is your fault. No. If you want anybody attacked, go attack that nigga. That nigga got mouth, but that nigga don't got no hands. Your dance is ballet. Oh, I do ballet. I do salsa. I do merengue. I do all types of shit. Cha-cha, tango. I do like hip hop. I like, it's a hip hop infused dance that I fucking do. It's an infused dance that I do. I mix everything with everything. Yeah. But although I'm talented, this guy knows Nicki's people. Black Tiger from Bigo and shit. He worked with Nicki people, so I guess he convinced them, was like, yo, I noticed, like, yo, I heard about this impersonator, because he's from, like, I think he's from Maryland or some shit like that. And he's like, oh, like, yo, my man see this girl, she know how to dance. And I think Nicki would love this shit. Like, he got people that knows people out there in Hollywood. No boyfriend, man. I ain't got no boyfriend. Not right now. I used to have boyfriends until this nigga came along and fucked everything up. I'm that serious. I'm so serious. I used to have boyfriends and shit. Until he came and he fucking stole my career. Like, now I was just doing that shit. He's on Bigo though. Tony, he on Bigo. I haven't seen him in like 3 or 4 days. On Bigo. He goes by the name by Black Tiger. He been doing this shit for a minute though. I didn't know how the fuck shit was going. I didn't know how things were getting done. I didn't know how things were going like that. Like, cause I was just like, yo, why everybody asking me? No. Yo, I'm still trying to figure that part out my damn self. When I say that, like I said before, he knows people in the industry. He know people out there in Hollywood. He know people out there in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows people out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's in the industry. So what he did was, the only thing that I really know is that he pretty much lied to everybody. Finessed everybody. He told them that I'm supposed to be a Nicki impersonator, a Nicki Minaj impersonator. Yeah, that's Post Malone. He told everybody, like, yo, I know this, like, she looked like Nicki Minaj, shit like that, this, that, and he just put, I guess, whoever he spoke to, they put it up as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his whole alley-oop. Like, that was his whole alley-oop. That motherfucker was like, yeah, she looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could definitely use her. We could definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could definitely fucking use her. We could, you know what I'm saying? Like, use her whole career. So anytime that, like, not by consent though. I was supposed to be a Nicki impersonator by force, not by consent. Not because I wanted to, not because I liked her, not because I liked her music, because I don't like her as an artist. I'm a Remy fan. I'm like, I fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not scared to tell anybody that, you know what I'm saying, like, they admire me and shit like that, because a lot of artists, I admire them, and they fucking inspire the shit out of me. So no, I never been a Nicki impersonator. Never. I had paparazzi. I found one of my paparazzis. My paparazzi was fucking, where's my shit at, yo? Hold on. He was outside of the crib. Like, he was outside waiting for me, and they always wait for me to come outside, right? He was behind the fucking van. This motherfucker, yo. That ass. Well, I'm trying to sue that nigga. I wanna sue this nigga. That's what I really want to do. You said, will you take me revenge on the Bigo guy? I want to. I'm trying to get to that part, because I found, you know what I'm saying, like, I found, you know what I'm saying, the other information that I needed. So now I'm just trying to get in contact with the FBI. That's the thing. Like, that's the only fucking thing, because that's how he present himself. Like, you know how people put up aliases? That's his, I only know his alias name. So, you know, when you hear, like, you know, when you watch, like, American Greed, all these shows, Dateline, Inside Edition, and people be having aliases, he was in the military. So he definitely had aliases. And the crazy thing is, I asked him, but I forgot. Yeah, like, it's one of those moves. People don't understand shit like that. I just for the service and print for if you subscribe and roll. Also, you just play a personalized experience and hold on. Yeah, so my career was supposed to be separated from Nicki Minaj shit. I want y'all to understand that. It was supposed to be separated from her career, but I didn't know that it was intertwined. I didn't know how the fuck. I'm still trying to discover how that shit happened. I don't know how the fuck he did that. I was amazed. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you for real? You can't be serious. Ain't no way. Because I felt like that we didn't look like. How much do you want for a buy? Wait. How much do you want for Bigo? God damn, you on like you trying to do this shit on Bigo? Like you trying to. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like I don't know what you're talking about, man. He said, "How much do you want for the Bigo guy?" What you mean? Oh, how much do I want? Yo. Whatever the fuck he owe me. That nigga, yo, he owe me years. I don't know what he promised. I don't know what he promised Nikki Peoples. I don't know what he promised anybody in the industry. He must have promised them a hell of a lot, because he was making guap off of me. You want to sue him from? Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. But he had to be. He was making a lot of money off of me. And he was telling people to actually work for him. That's why I'm mentioning that shit. I'm like, I was never a fucking employee. He lied to, hey, yo, he was capping. I mean, people plagiarize other people's moves, but it's just my career. That's what I'm really more, you know what I'm saying, I'm worried about. I'm not really worried about the moves, because everybody copy people moves and people put their own spin on it. But to actually plagiarize even my content that I put on Bigo, that was put on Bigo, that I actually, like, even right now, like I'm recording right now as you're speaking to me right now. Everything is being recorded because, you know what I'm saying, my shit get plagiarized. So it was just my career in all. Because if I would have kept dancing and not try to figure that shit out, I feel like that they would have sat up there and be like, yo, they would have sacrificed me. Because they figure my age. They think because, oh, the age. Like, you can't, like, there's so many celebrities. There are so many famous people that's out there. And they do multiple things. You think the only thing that they stick to is just acting? You think the only thing that they actually just stick to is just music? Look at Rihanna, y'all. He was selling that shit. He's selling that shit. Anything that he could get his fucking hands on. Even Paramount Pictures. Like, I even showed everybody. It's on my phone. And I got a picture of that where Paramount Pictures was even selling my shit. My fucking content. He said, he sold your lives? I think so. So what I was hearing, I don't know how true it is. But shit is deep, yo. He did a lot. But I know he got like he got sex tapes and all of that shit. That's what he does. This is what that motherfucker, that's what I'm really worried about. I'm worried about my sex tapes, y'all. Hold on, let me see. I'm on 19. Yeah. He gained access.